All right, it's MTG next door. Last night I opened maybe 3 of the best packs I've ever opened. That video is getting uploaded now. Yikes, it was pretty sweet. I've got 6 packs left in the box, so here's 3 right now. We'll do 3 tomorrow night. And then I have a whopping like 2 days to get ready before my Kaldheim box should supposedly show up. But we'll see what the hell happens with the U.S. mail because apparently everybody's sick of COVID. And by sick of COVID, I literally mean sick with COVID. Anyway. I am going to be playing a interesting deck tonight, so we will see how that works. Alright, so we got Silumgar Scavenger. We're going to just pause for the cool stuff, if there is any cool stuff. Deathhead Cobra. Fidget Spinner. Hers is mine. Sift. I haven't pulled one of these yet, but hey, that's never a bad one. I think I like Rain of Revelation better just because the art's cooler. Anyway, Sickle Slicer, Balduvian Rage, which I need to play more of. Strength of Arms. Mishra's Factory. Not unhappy to get another one of these. Alright, then Unlicensed Disintegrator. That's a Aether Revolt reprint. Problem is, I'm just never in red-black artifacts. Otherwise, I would definitely play this card more. Alright, another uncommon. Clone Shell. I do not know this one. So 5 for a 2/2 artifact shapeshifter. Imprint. When Clone Shell enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of your library. Exile 1 face down, then put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. When Clone Shell dies, turn the exiled card face up. If it's a creature card, put it onto the battlefield under your control. Okay. Now it's a little expensive, but that's pretty good because it's basically board wipe protection as well if you've got this guy on the battlefield. I don't know if I've got a deck for that right now, but I suspect I probably will. Alright, next up, we've got a rare, and it's a 5/5. What is a rare 5/5? Oh, Vish Call. That's a good one. I think this guy is still pretty pricey. It should also be known that I do loves me some vampires. So, Vish Call, Blood Arbiter, 4 white, black, black for a 5/5 vampire with flying and lifelink. So 7 to cast this fool, but he does stuff. Sacrifice a creature, put X +1/+1 counters on Vish Call, Blood Arbiter, where X is the sacrifice creature's power. Nice. Remove all +1/+1 counters from Vish Call. Target creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn for each +1/+1 counter removed this way. So he also has nice removal. And then on game night, some guy came up with a song where he was like, Vish Call me maybe, which, you know, that'll get stuck in your head. Anyway, alright, so that's pretty good. And we got a red, and it's red, or rare, and it's red, and it's a 3/3. Ooh, Godo, Bandit Warlord. I think both of these are still pretty costly. So 5 and a red for a 3/3 Human Barbarian. When Godo, Bandit Warlord, enters the battlefield, you may search your library for an equipment and put it onto the battlefield. If you do, shuffle your library. When he attacks for the first time each turn, untap it and all samurai you control. After this phase, there's an additional combat phase. I don't think there's too many mono red samurai, but that's still pretty good. Also, as a note, like Stitch, I have no idea how much things cost. I thought Magus of the Will would be $5 and Noble Hierarch would be, you know, maybe $1 or $2 max. No, totally wrong. Totally wrong. Alright, so next up we've got a foil, 2 foil commons, and a copy token. Alright, but that said, I do think Godo and Vish Call are at least a couple bucks each. So we'll take that. So, with them reprinting Samurai, I don't know. They reprinted Ninjutsu. Well, let's talk about this. So, Modern Horizons redoes Snow Permanence, and a year later we get Kaldheim. Modern Horizons reprints Ninjutsu. They're reprinting Godo. I think we're probably going back to Kamigawa soon. Alright, anyway. Pack 2. Silumgar Scavenger again. Lightning Axe. Never unhappy to get one of those. Kozilek's Predator. Another Sift. Another Sickle Slicer. Some Balduvian Rage. Argivian Restoration, Sanctum Spirit, 0 casting cost Wellness Jar. Alright, this is a new one for me. Weapons Trainer, red white for a human soldier ally, 3/2. Other creatures you control get +1/+0 as long as you control an equipment. So, yeah, red white is the equipment deck, that's for sure. Alright, another unlicensed Disintegrator. Alright. And we get a rare. This looks like a black-green. Oh, Twilight Mire. That's pretty sweet. Well, I'm going to put this straight into a deck like right now. So, Twilight Mire, not unhappy to get this at all. You can tap for colorless, or you can filter with it and get 2 for 1, which is not bad. Alright, and next up we got a rare that's 12/12. Oh, Eramictheus, the Slumbering Isle. I did not realize they reprinted that. I already got him from Commander. I actually really like this guy. I've made him work a couple times. He's fun. Metallic Rebuke. I think I've already pulled one of those. And a Dark Steel Axe and a Soldier Token. Alright, Twilight Mire, though. That is a good call, or a good pull. I have really gotten into playing black-green lately. I really like that Nisa of Shadowed Bowels. So, alright. Revoke Essence, Conclave, Naturalist, Supernatural, Stamina, Cathartic Reunion, an Expedition Map, Never Unhappy, Iron Bully, Corridor Monitor, Glint Sleeve Artisan. Alright, first uncommon is a Painsmith. 1 and a black for a 2/1 Human Artificer. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, you may have target creature get +2/+0 and Death Touch until end of turn. Alright. Next one is a Fencing Ace, 1/1 Double Striker. Last uncommon is a Joyra's Familiar. Like this one in Dominaria. I thought it was a common in Dominaria. I guess it got upgraded a little bit. Historic spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Alright, first is a rare Beacon of Unrest. That was reprinted in a Commander recently, but it's still a good one. I don't think I have it in any decks right now. Last one is a rare Brutaclad. Looks like we are getting some Commander reprints. I think this one actually is going for a decent amount. I might try to sell that. Bone Picker and an Iron League. Alright, you know what? Sit tight, kids. Let's just do the last 3 packs now. Why drag it out? We're at 7 minutes. Alright, last 3 packs in this Mamma Jamma. This has been a great box. I have really enjoyed it. It was not intentional, and it was definitely not needed for someone to give this to me as a thank you, because it was my pleasure to help. Anyway, let's see what we got here. Alright. Sylvan Might. Dark Steel Axe. Temur Battle Rage. Twisted Abomination. Mirror Retriever. Metallic Rebuke. Urza's Power Plant. Sanctum Spirit. First uncommon is a Springleaf Drum. 1, and then you can tap an untapped creature you control to add 1 mana of any color. That is not bad, actually. That's actually fairly decent ramp, so it's 1 for a ramp. I need to find more places for that. Ooh, Buried Ruin. Definitely not unhappy to get another one of these. These are actually, I think, a couple buck uncommon. Last uncommon, Rush of Knowledge. I've actually put this into a deck, but never actually executed it. It's good for a deck in blue, obviously, where your commander is a pretty high CMC, so you can guarantee there's going to be a high CMC thing sitting on the table. That's just my thought process there. Alright, first up we got a Mystic Gate. Alright, I don't play as much Azorius as I probably should, given that I love blue. Not unhappy about that. Oh, we got a Mythic. Oh, alright, so Sword of Fire and Ice. Alright, so that's 3 swords for this box. Alright, so equipped creature gets 2/2 and has Prot Red and Prot Blue. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, Sword of Fire and Ice deals 2 damage to any target, and you draw a card. So, nice card draw, and you can just start slinging that damage around like crazy. Not unhappy about that. We got a common and a common. All right. All right. Getting them foils. Getting them swords. All right. Looks like we are going to finish strong here. All right. We got an Abrade, Supernatural Stamina, Ancient Stirrings, Bone Picker, Eager Construct, Sift, Chromatic Star, Angel of the Dawn, Valor in Akros. 3 and a white for an enchantment. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. So if you drop a bunch of creatures, you can juice everybody up 4/4. That's not bad. Sphinx of the Guild Pack. It's all colors. It's got flying and hexproof from monocolor, but it's 7 for a 5/5. I don't know if that one's really all that great. Next uncommon, Cranial Plating. 2, equipped creature gets +1/+0 for each artifact you control. Black, attach Cranial Plating to target creature you control, or you can just pay 1 and equip it. It's interesting. Alright, first up we got a rare. It's another Savage-Born Hydra. Not unhappy with that. Oh, we got another mythic. Holy crap. So 2 packs, 2 mythics. What do we got? Oh, Planeswalker. Oh! Oh my. Now, I loves me some blue, and I loves me fucking with people, and I think this card really lets me do that. So let's just discuss Jace the Mind Sculptor, because that is a lot of activated abilities for 2 blue. So he hits the battlefield with 3, +2. Look at the top card of target player's library. You may put that card on the bottom of that player's library. I enjoy messing with people. 0. Draw 3 cards, then put 2 cards from your hand on top of your library in any order. That's also pretty nice. -1. Return target creature to its owner's hand. Never bad. -12. Exile all cards from target player's library. Then that player shuffles their hand into their library. So basically, their library then becomes their hand. Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, boy. That is super, super awesome. Yeah. All right. I will probably post this around game time. I'm putting this straight into my deck for tonight. That's happening. Oh, man. I'm going to get plastic right now. We're just going to get some plastic now. Where is... I mean, that's got to be a pretty good expensive card. Yeah, that goes right in there. All right. Because invariably, if I didn't put that in plastic, the cat would walk in right now and vomit on it. Okay, these last 6 packs are lighting it up. Let's see if we finish strong here. All right, Kazul's Toll Collector, Sanctum Gargoyle, Whisperer of the Wilds, Defiant Salvager, Apprentice Wizard, Metal Spinner's Puzzle Knot, Eager Construct, Thraben Inspector, Thopter Foundry. Mr. A has a nasty infant loop with this. Selesnya Guildmage. So that is 2 white-green hybrids for a 2/2 elf wizard. 3 and a green, make a Saproling. 3 and a white, creatures you control get +1/+1. Not bad, but also not amazing. Mirrorsmith, 1 and a white for a 2/1. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, you may pay 1. If you do, create a 1/1 colorless mirror artifact creature token. And our last two. So first up, we got a rare, looks like a land. Yeah, Rugged Prairie, also called the map Mr. A plays on all the time. So yeah, that's pretty sweet. And the last one is also a rare for a Blade Splicer. We got another Misha's Bauble and a Oubliette. Y'all, that was an awesome box. I guess maybe before I do call time, maybe I'll see if I can calculate up the EV on this. So it looks like these guys are going for about 325 on the interwebs right now, or at least on TCG Player. I think, we're getting a good chunk. We hit at least 100 just from the two doubling seasons. So that's pretty good. Anyway, y'all stay safe. Vaccine rollout is really slow. But hey, O.J. Simpson apparently got a vaccine. So there's that.